I gotta film this. We don't do this in Canada.
You don't water wash?
No.
Oh,
No, I suck a bucket or a sponge. I tried to water wash 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And it didn't end well, and I haven't revisited it. All right, what do we got going on?
We're gonna get us a hopper full of mud here real quick.
If you hadn't clued in, I'm getting a water wash tutorial here. I've crossed over into American soil to learn the American way. So the guys here at Western Concrete Pumping are going to show me a thing or two. Okay, so we've pumped out. Now what are we doing?
We're gonna get our hopper pumped down to the bottom here.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is run it right to where it just starts to suck air. We'll shut pump off, auger off. Sean over here, he's gonna take our 3-inch whip and our 4 to 3 reducer off a minute, run it down to 4-inch.
Okay.
And we'll start getting ready on this end.
What's the smallest size tip hose you'd water wash through? 4-inch?
4-inch.
4-inch,
yep,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And can water wash through a 4 to 3 reducer. We usually try to encourage our guys to go all the way to 4 just to reduce chance of plugging.
Sure, makes sense.
So, got a hose here, and we'll come over to this side.
Oh, this one's an air pressurized water tank.
We got 2 tanks, right? You got your washout tank, and then you got a tank with an 1.25 inch line to fill the hopper.
Oh, wow. You guys install that, or Schwing does that?
Schwing installs it, but you have to install the water line.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start rinsing.
Oh, look at that. Slick.
And the nice thing is having that pressure tank, if you lose your hydraulic water pump during your day, we have a fitting set up for 5/8 garden hose, so you can still have water out of your secondary tank.
Yeah, because if you don't do that auxiliary tank, these things have a teeny tiny little water tank,
yeah,
right?
there's not a lot of water on these, so that's a really nice feature to have.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I'm getting flashbacks from my failed water wash.
Oh, yeah, no, it's pretty much all our guys go out and water wash all day, every day, so it's just what everybody chooses to get used to. Every time I suck a sponge, I feel like it takes me all day to get cleaned up.
See, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you can probably suck a sponge faster than I can water wash.
Well, so you guys have, you're outfitted for the with the big water tank, which is all different. I'd be sitting there with my garden hose.
Oh yeah, and you take the mixer hose and it takes forever to fill up. No, exactly.
So you really want to be set up for it.
Yeah, and the nice thing is too, like, if I empty this tank into here and say the ready mix truck's still here, then I hook his hose up to my tank and start refilling it.
Oh, yeah.
Out and folding up, and by the time his tank's empty, your tank's about full.
Right.
And you already got another full tank for your next job. But it saves you a lot of time.
Absolutely. And the washout's probably super easy too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, washing the hopper is no big deal. That's probably plenty there. If I have the chance for good measure, I just go most of the way. Okay. And like if you got a haul off-site, this stuff wants to slosh around. You get a pretty decently full hopper.
Oh, you do?
So then I try to go with a little less. But
one guy told me a trick. He throws in a bag of slick pack to tighten it up so it doesn't slosh around.
Yeah.
Which will work. It's an expensive trick, but you know.
So we go full throttle. I go about usually a 6 on the volume.
Okay.
We'll drop this.
So you're about 2/3 volume then.
Yep. And we are pumped forward.
And with the 31-meter boom, you want it telescoped right out, I guess, for the water wash?
Yeah. As soon as we see water, which should be here pretty quick, we're full volume reverse. We're gonna pull 1 stroke back, 2 strokes back, 3, 4, 5, 6, back into forward. 1. Basically, we're trying to pump the hopper back to the bottom here.
Oh, okay.
So about 3 strokes forward, back into reverse. You can hear the water bubbles in there. That's what we're looking for. Good suction there. That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
So when you pull back 3 or 6 strokes and pushed ahead 3, was that just to get one more flush into the deck pipe?
Yes, and the 6 strokes back is really just looking for, like, I didn't dare have the lid open because you'll make a mess.
Yeah.
But you're just looking to pull the hopper back till you get bubbles on the first round. As soon as you get bubbles, you're back into forward, pumping the hopper to the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is about 3 strokes, and pulling back till you get bubbles again.
And if you throw it in reverse, will you hear the sound of the ocean? Or do you just go by tap, tap, tap on the deck pipe?
Bubbles and suction.
Can we check for the sound of the ocean? That's kind of my thing.
Let's do it.
I hear it. It actually did it. Okay.
If you get every now and again on a good water wash, you'll get a nice snap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Every stroke, then you know.
Almost like priming a placing boom when the grout comes through.
Oh yeah, no, you get that exact snap.
So yeah, that was actually super fast and easy.
Yeah.
And you don't ever segregate it? It's like a...
Well, you don't turn around, you don't stop.
Yeah.
Make sure you go fast enough.
Make sure you got a fresh battery in the remote so it doesn't die halfway.
And I've had success with changing batteries mid water wash.
And your guys' pipes when you
don't attempt it, but it's happened.
When you guys when you change out your pipes and whatnot, they're always squeaky clean.
Yep. Never any issues. When we're changing swivel gaskets, everything, always good.
Look at that. Nice round rock. Nice material. She's coming. Oh, and this is a nice little end rock hopper too.
Beautiful.
Curious to see how much is inside here. What do you got in there? How much concrete we got? Oh my God, you got nothing in there.
No.
That is so much less mud than a Putzmeister hopper holds.
Yeah.
Like literally half or less.
Yeah, these hoppers.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You do find a little bit of pumpability issues with the M-Rocks just because of the reduction. There really isn't much reduction, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
okay. Just if the
9 to
material's
7
really
and you know 18 inches.
Right, fair enough.
But we got good enough material around here. It's usually never an issue.
That's amazing. So the water feed we were getting, that's from the frame mounted auxiliary tank.
Yep.
And it's air pressurized, and that was does that feed it all through the smaller tank with the hydraulic pump at all, or no?
No, they're 2 separate tanks.
Independent systems.
Yes. So our hydraulic tank comes out here for water box fill and wash out.
And how many water washes could you get out of that side mounted tank? One. Okay.
Yeah. I mean 1.5, but then you'll have to get some mixer water.
Okay.
Or off a house or wherever.
We'll have a little look over here. Your auxiliary tank setup. So that's the tank right there. Yeah, 'cause I think from the factory these just come with the little itty bitty tank there. I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm a believer.
Quick and easy.
That is like, yeah, no, seriously, I couldn't. I can maybe suck a sponge that fast. I probably could, but your washout is way faster.
Yeah. And the nice thing is too, the way you get a guy who calls, he didn't get his sponge back. If he's an hour or 2 away, you're really nervous.
Yeah.
A guy calls me and he rocked off water washing. I mean, you can look at it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, sand and gravel.
Yep, it's sand and gravel. I mean, you give it a week, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
A couple days even, it'll still come out.
Yeah, no, that's I suck a bucket sometimes, and I would say this is, yeah, it's probably pretty comparable. I don't know if one cleans any better than the other. I know sucking the bucket it cleans the pipes really well. It's similar concept, I guess, right?
Yeah. I run a when you suck a bucket, do you suck a ball?
I don't. I know there's guys that also will, but if I was going to suck a ball, go to that trouble, I wouldn't bother with the bucket. Right? I would do one or the other.
If any of the guys are ever questionable about their washout, I'll just have them start sucking reverse and shove a sponge in the end of the pipe floor and shotgun it back.
Yeah.
And when they go drop their hopper, if they got a sponge, they're good.
Yeah. Yeah, then you know for sure, right?
Yeah.
So if I could get a job tomorrow, if you would hire me, can I run that one?
Yeah. You available this weekend to work on it?
Yeah.
You maybe have it going by Monday.
Oh, for sure. Just maybe a little bit of trim clad and top up the hydraulic oil. She's good to go.
Yeah.
It's a Schwing, man. I bet it would go out and pump tomorrow.
Yeah.
Almost, right? Well, that was fairly amazing. It's Michael, Western Concrete Pumping. What an operation. I might try it. If I do try it, I'm gonna make my own video. And if I bugger it up, I'm calling this guy right here.
Yeah, tear pipes off.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. Anything else you want to say? What about the naysayers? People are gonna say your pipes aren't clean. What do you say to them? You know people are gonna say that.
I would say I maintain 22 pumps. And I've never pulled deck pipe off with anything in it.
And even like sticky bridge deck mixes, you name it, no problem.
The only thing would be grout. Anything with that, grout without rock.
Yeah.
That if I we always water wash after.
Yeah.
I usually pull a sponge after.
If it's grout, okay.
Yeah, because it's almost too liquid and the water goes past.
Oh, I see. Okay, but everything else, this is the way to go.
Absolutely.
You guys do this all day, every day, every
all
job?
All day, every day.
Probably
every
do 2,500 jobs a year, I would think.
Somewhere in
like
that neighborhood, yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm a believer. I learned something new. I'm still a bit nervous to try it myself, but I think I might. I mean, if you can do it through a 31 Schwing with the little loop-de-loop pipe, I'm sure we can do it through our more conventional style booms. So there you go, coming at you from the United States of America. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. You know, I noticed a stat the other day. 70% of the viewers of my videos are not subscribers. Imagine that. I've got a little idea coming up for something soon, a little sort of a promotion, if you call it, or if you want to call it that, to try and bump those numbers up a bit. But we'll talk more about that in a couple weeks. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Like, share, subscribe.